Hello, welcome back to my channel, y'all. I know it has been so long since I have been on YouTube. It has been at least August, at least a month and a half since I even posted anything. I've just been, it's not even like I've been that busy. I have just not, my head just hasn't been in it, and I am really trying to work against that. Trying to work against any slumps that I may be going through. I know I'm definitely going through a slump today, this whole weekend, and I'm really trying to work through that and really try to not let it get the best of me and just keep on going and just stay productive. So I know it's been a long time. I am so sorry, but I'm excited today because we're doing a little makeup. I know we did makeup last video, but it's been a minute. It's a whole new season, y'all. It's fall. So yeah, just new, all new. I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do some makeup today. I've been seeing the viral 1 layer of makeup trend, so that's what I want to try today. As we know, makeup has become something that has just a lot more layers. Where you have foundation, concealer, you may have 2 layers of concealer, brightener, concealer, contour, bronzer, blush, all these things. And now it's like this viral trend of just 1 layer of makeup, everything goes in its place, and then you blend after that. So that's what we're gonna try today. You know, I love me a little natural looking base, something a little less cakey, a little more natural. I'm all about that. So yeah, let's just try it out and see. Let's just see what happens. Face is already washed and moisturized, so then we're just gonna move on to the primer. For my primer, I'm going to be using the Sephora Smooth and Blur primer. Just gonna put a little bit on my hands and just rub it in. I've seen people use brushes with primer. I don't know, something about rubbing it into my face makes me feel like I'm really getting it in there. I don't like anything to just sit on my face and not look like it doesn't belong. So I just like to put that on with my fingers and just get it really worked in. Also put a little Vaseline on my lips just to keep them moisturized. And I think I'm getting a little eczema on my lips. Does anybody else have that problem? Like, I don't know, like in the past couple months, like my lip right here, it's just been extra dry and itchy than like normal, and it's been really chapped. But so yeah, got a little Vaseline on those. Primer's done. So then naturally I would do foundation first, but I'm not going to do foundation first today because I'm going to work from in out. So I am going to start with concealer. And I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is new. I've never tried this before. Well, I've tried the concealer before, but never this color because I lost my NARS concealer. I bought NARS, what's it called? NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer twice in the color caramel, the full size. And I lost both of them. And I was like, I'm not spending $30 again on a concealer. This was somewhere between $5 and $7, $8. So I was like, yeah. And this is supposedly a really good dupe. So I'm gonna be using this. Also, still gonna be using this NARS in Cafe Au Lait just for like a little brightener, but like not as my full concealer because it's just a completely different color. But they actually look kind of the same. So that's a little annoying. We're just gonna go with it. I may not use this. Let's just do it. So I am going to go in with my concealer and just gonna use it under my eye as I would usually. Oh yeah, that is not the same as the caramel color, but it's all good because it still works. I like to use the caramel more on those days when I don't want to wear foundation and I just want a little something, a little coverage. This one is definitely more of like a brightening concealer, but it's fine. I'm gonna put it here, under my lips, here, on my nose, and on my chin, just for everywhere you would put your regular concealer highlight. Then I'm going to go in with blush. For this look, you have to use cream products. I haven't seen anybody do like, you know, like powder products after, but cream products first. So I'm going to be using my Maybelline Cheek Heat in number 15 Nude Burn, and I am just going to put it on my hand for one. And that is probably a little too much, but we're gonna work with it. And just put that everywhere where I like blush. So, oh yeah. Here. Up. And I honestly like to bring my blush a little like up and on my cheeks. I just do. And then normally I put a little on my nose, like right there. Yeah, a little too much. Let me get my, oh, I don't even have no makeup wipes. That's fine. Okay, so we have, I'm just gonna add some more, just because there was so much on my hand. And we're just gonna blend it all out anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna do contour. For contour, I use, what is it? I'm gonna be using my Sephora, what is it called? My Sephora Gel Serum Concealer in chocolate. Ugh. Let me get it together. So yeah, Sephora Gel Serum, the light just changed. It's cloudy outside. We're just working with what we got, honestly. Sephora Gel Serum Concealer in Chocolate Souffle. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand again, because I don't like to put my, contour directly on my face because it's just too much. So I'm gonna put it on my hand right there, work it in with my brush. And I'm just gonna put it where I like the contour. Not even worrying about blending yet, just putting it where I know I like my contour to be. I hope this doesn't look crazy. I feel like working in this way makes it look a lot crazier than it would normally. I didn't put any concealer on my forehead. I'm just gonna put foundation on my forehead because I never like the way it looks when I put foundation on my forehead. I'm gonna go on the sides with that concealer contour. I am very excited and nervous to see how this is gonna come out. I feel like this looks like a clown. Like I actually look like I'm doing clown makeup. And then I'm gonna do some under my chin. This technique is really like, I'm barely gonna use foundation at all. So now I'm just going to fill in the blanks with some foundation. And normally I would use my NARS foundation, but y'all, this is just not my color anymore. The summer did a number on me. This is not my color, which is so annoying because this was expensive. And I am just no longer in a place at this moment where I can just buy expensive makeup. So I am going to try out the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation, the Fit Me in 315. We're just gonna try it out. At the very least, if it doesn't work, then I didn't spend $30 on a foundation. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. It's a lot more risky to buy, why do I keep trying to say concealer? It's a lot more risky trying to buy foundation that in the drugstore because you can't try it on. Like I tried on my NARS foundation before I bought it to make sure that it was like the right color before I spent money on it. You know, I wasn't able to do it with this. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see what we can do. here's what we have. I don't know if this is clean, but I'm just gonna use this flat brush to just place this in this. Oh, that is not my color. Wow, okay. Sheesh. Sheesh. That is not my color. Whew. It is, well, we're just gonna see. I don't need too much foundation. I'm just kind of like putting it in the spots that I didn't already put makeup in. So like the middle, up here, around my mouth. Well, maybe it is my color. I really don't know. That's really weird. Putting a little bit on my forehead. It is extremely loud. I don't think this is my color, but we're just gonna work with it. Okay, but it's like darkening up. That's weird. It like got darker on my chin. It seemed like two different colors right here. Maybe I'm tripping. And the only reason I'm like going over the same spots is because like I don't want to waste what I used. Okay, so that seems good. So now we're just going to blend everything out and see what happens. I literally only use foundation here. I guess I could put some on my neck. Duh. And my chin. You gotta drag it down. So now it's time to blend all of this craziness. And I'm actually contemplating how to do it because I'm like, do I use brushes? Do I use sponges? Will everything kind of mix together at some point and look crazy? So I am just going to work in to out, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna see how this looks. So we're gonna just start in with the concealer. I'm gonna use my beauty blender and actually pause because everything is pretty much dried down at this point. Like everything is just dried on my face because it wasn't blended. So we gotta re-wet it. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Stay All Night micro setting mist and just spray my whole face down just to bring some moisture back into there. And now I'm going to use my beauty blender and just start in to out and just start with my concealer very like, I don't know, concentrated, I guess I'm trying to say, like concentrated in the spot where this concealer is. If I would have known this concealer was going to be this light, I would have just used my NARS concealer, which I already had. But I always get skeptical of buying a product that may be my color, but it just like seems a little dark to me because I don't want it to look dark. And I just feel like I could tone down a lighter color, but once it's dark on my face, it's harder to brighten. And I am trying just to keep this concealer very concentrated, just around my under eye. And I'm actually gonna bring it up to my eyelid on the side too. Forgot. Give a little something, but yeah. Very concentrated around the eye, and I'm trying not to pick up the other colors on my face right now. Not yet. And I'm guessing a sponge is just easier to use, especially like a damp sponge, because it's not only bringing the moisture, but it's like blending it into your skin as opposed to a brush, which would, I don't know. I feel like a brush may dry it out a little bit. And again, I am just doing this in the order that I would normally blend my makeup out and do my makeup. And then for my nose, I'm just gonna use this concealer brush just to keep it first, like just to keep it real concentrated down my nose. I'm gonna wet my forehead again and then use my beauty blender, like another side of it. And then I'm just gonna bring that down. Not touching the blush yet, trying my best not to touch the blush. And then while we're here, I'm just gonna blend in that foundation that was around the mouth. And blend all of that in. I'm gonna be honest, so far I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at the technique so far. Like, not at all. Not at all. I'm gonna get into here first before I do my blush. And then just blush, so nose there. Of course, the sides. I'm gonna wet it one more time because I feel like the blush, it was there the longest. So I'm just gonna like wet it and then try to blend it a little more. So before I do anything else, this is the finished blending of the whole one layer of makeup. And I have to say, I am pretty impressed. I did not expect that to go how, I didn't expect it to go this well. And I actually really like this look. And it really does look a lot more natural than putting a whole bunch of products one on top of the other on top of the other. Like, I feel like it kind of, and this is just me, I don't know too much about a whole lot about makeup and everything, but I just feel like this way kind of accentuates a little more my natural freckles and things that I actually like about my skin. Like, I actually do like my freckles and stuff to show, but it's still makeup. Like, it's still very much a makeup look. I'm liking this. So I'm just gonna finish it now using my banana powder from Wet n Wild, and gonna take another beauty blender and just press that into under my eyes. And I also like that spraying it in between as I'm blending. Like, who knows, maybe that will have like a more lasting effect on the makeup, that I was setting it as I'm going with the spray. Of course, I'm just going to put that powder everywhere where I know I'm going to get oily. Especially because I'm using the Dewy and Smooth foundation and not a matte foundation. Because I don't really like matte foundations all that much. And just so I'm not like defeating the purpose of the whole one layer makeup look, I mean, I am going to put bronzer and blush. But I do feel like because those are powders and not liquid, like, it's okay because they're a lighter product than using just a bunch of liquids one on top of the other. And I'm not gonna do that much, but just enough to deepen what needs to be deepened, like warm it up. I love bronzer, and I'm using my Fenty bronzer. Y'all already know it's from now on, it's like if I say I'm using bronzer, I'm using Fenty. You will know when I'm using another one. Most of the times I'm not. I really want to get the forehead because the forehead is it's always been something that has to be dealt with. Like I was saying, I don't feel like adding my blush and bronzer to this is ruining it or making it seem like I am just still putting hella layers on my face. These are more of just like reinforcements, especially after I put powder everywhere I just want it to be a little bit more of a reinforcement of like the shadows and stuff that I've created. But definitely don't want to take away from the look, which I'm actually like really impressed. I can't even find my normal eyebrow styler, so I'm just gonna go back to the OG Great Lash clear mascara for the brows, because I'm not even gonna look for all that stuff. And I'm just going to put them up and kind of arch them a little bit. You know, I have boxes. I'm not even tripping on them. So I'm gonna use Maybelline Fit Me blush in Berry. I read on their well, I didn't read on the website. I seen on their website when I was trying to find my shade that peach would look really good on me. Peach is a more pink color, and I'm actually really excited to try that out. I didn't pick it up because I just wasn't on my list, but I'm excited to try that out. But it's fall, so deeper colors are okay. And this has been working for me. Just gonna put some blush. And I love blush. And I maybe did a little too much just right now, but I love blush, I'm sorry. Sometimes it can get out of hand. I'm just gonna keep the lashes and lips super simple, just mascara and lip gloss, clear lip gloss, and call it a day. I feel like I always underestimate how good a clear gloss with just no liner, no nothing, just clear gloss looks. I think it's been a minute since I've done that, and it looks amazing. This is just so juicy. Plumping lip gloss from ColourPop. Had it for so long, and now the outside is like crazy. It's all off. But I think it looks amazing. This is such a good natural look. And now I'm just going to do 1 or 2 more sprays. I'm gonna use my Maracuja Miracle Mist from Tarte. I really want to use this one again just to melt it all down, because I don't really like the way it looks all matte like that. So I'm just gonna, even though I have oily skin, I just like for my makeup to look natural. Like, I don't want it to look matte. Perfect. And this is the finished look, so let me know what you guys think. Would you guys try this? I think it came out pretty amazing for something that, I don't know, I can't say if it was more or less work. It was just a lot of blending, but all of your blending happens at once. So it's not like your foundation blending, contour blending. It was just all at once, and it really does feel like I have a lot less makeup on because I don't have so many layers. Everything is just in its place. So I actually like this technique, and it calls for way less foundation. I truly believe that if I didn't want to wear foundation, I didn't have to. Like, I can just touch up with a little concealer that's like my color in like certain areas, and that would be fine too. So I would give this a 10 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Would you guys try this out? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I never forget to share. Please let your friends know, family know. I'm trying my best to get back consistent with this, so bear with me. But yes, like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram at @theinlandempress_. Follow me on TikTok on Rydala, and I will catch y'all next time.